तो कल तक आपने देखा buongiorno, buonasera, buonanotte, mi chiamo Babri, come te chiami, come sta. Then in day 12 we see how to recognize the gender of nouns. The rule of thumb was if it is ending in a or ione, like ione, so it's a feminine word. If it is ending in o, most likely it is masculine word. Ending with e was tricky. It's mostly masculine but feminine also, so we can't say anything about it. Then we knew that foreign words, if we are using foreign words, these kind of rules doesn't exist. You just have to memorize them. We'll be seeing definite articles. Now that we know how to find out the gender of the word, we're going to use all the knowledge combined, and we're focusing on singular part because again we need to know how to find out whether the word is plural or not. So these are some examples of masculine singular. We know for masculine singular we add il. So il libro, il cane, il treno. Now you can see that in these examples, not all the words are typically ending in o. There are some exceptions which there's nothing we can do about it, like bar or computer. There's nothing we can do. You just have to memorize that, oh, okay, it's a masculine word. Similarly, for a masculine singular, when the special case, when we use lo. So lo also, lo studente, lo zaino. Basically, the tough words which Italian can't pronounce, we have to add lo. And these set of examples are just another case of previous one when two vowels are coming together. So instead of adding lo, we are just adding this L and this apostrophe. Right, so instead of two vowels coming together, we kind of evaporate one vowel, so that's that. Next, again we have feminine singular. For feminine singular we add la. So I have chosen some 20 random examples, and you can see there are no any exceptions here. So we can conclude that it's a good chance that feminine words will end in a or ione. So you have more confidence in feminine. Okay, so that's day 13. See you on day 14. Ciao ciao.